Welcome to Chatterbox with Bildo and Lindelin.
Your fun-sized podcast guaranteed to make you giggle.
Good toe action, Billy.
Oh, thank you. I had to turn the
Record button on.
yes
With your toe.
with my toe.
What are we talking about today, Billy?
Not our OnlyFans. We already did that, Lindsay. Today we're talking about pets.
Our dear sweet pets.
People who don't have pets or who don't like animals, like, must be the devil's children. Like, I don't understand who lives like that.
Right? I have a little story. Once upon a time, there was a friend of mine.
Who shall not be named.
Her Billy. That hated my animals, my pets.
It's true.
Like, you literally had no time in the day, whatever that stupid saying is, for my pets.
Yeah, I still don't have any time of day for Bruce.
Let's set the tone. Bruce is a 15-year-old, sweetest cat ever.
And for 15 years, him and I have quarreled.
No, he loves you. He comes up to you, rubs up against you, and you're like,
Ew. Yes. Stop leaving your disgusting fur on me, cat.
He's so not a furry cat.
Don't
in
care.
the sense of he doesn't leave his cat hair around.
This is not what this episode is about.
my
Okay. I just wanted to talk to you about how much I love my dog.
Now, exactly. Fast forward from my story. It ends with you getting a dog finally. How old is she?
She's a year now. Well,
Yeah.
she's a year and a bit.
Okay.
And I'm already so sad for when she dies. Like, do you know that
As you
feeling
should be.
when I'm like devastated? Like the amount of love I have for this dog cannot.
Yeah.
I would bottle it.
100%.
I don't understand how I went from hating animals.
Yeah.
Like, literally, I was not interested. Like, Henry was the
know.
one who wanted a dog. Everybody always thought it was me. I don't know why people think the women always want the dog. I did not want a dog.
Yeah.
I did not want the responsibility. Henry always wanted a dog because he had a little poodle when he was little. And then they got rid of the poodle. They didn't like do anything weird to it. Hope. I don't know people. Okay, I wasn't there. But like he was really sad when his puppy was no longer his puppy. So he's always, his whole life he's wanted one. And I was like, no fucking thanks, because I have to look after it, right? And I already had a hard time looking after myself and my children. So then when we finally like agreed to get a dog,
Yeah.
oh my God.
How did your world change, Billy?
Can I just say that I think that having children and then having a dog was the right choice for me?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I think it taught me how to actually care for an animal. I'm like,
Right.
it poops, it eats,
Yeah.
it needs a doctor, fine. Like, it's all stuff I'd already done with the children. So I'm like, it can't be any harder than that.
It's funny that you're like using your children as guinea pigs to raise a dog, look after a
100%,
dog,
'cause
not
I
the
wouldn't-
other way around.
Because I've had two dogs that I left with my mum, both of them.
Yes.
So I just was not interested in having any of that. And now I'm just like so deeply in love.
And I think it's so funny. I've got such a smug look on my face and thoughts in my head when you talk like this, because I have been telling you for our whole friendship, I can't believe you don't have an animal, especially when you have kids. Like, not that your kids have to grow up with an animal, but it's like, if I didn't have my cat and dog, my kids love Frank and Bruce.
Yeah.
Like, those animals make our family complete. Like,
100%.
right?
This is what I think. I think that like we've just been waiting for Taffy to come into our lives because she's so perfect for us.
Yeah.
Like, she's the perfect dog for us.
Yeah.
She's like a cat. It's like the perfect animal.
Like
she
a cat.
literally sits in my lap without being disgusting.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, just she all day long, her and I will, like, when I have like one of those days like where I just get to sit on the couch and do nothing, she is on me the entire time.
Oh,
She doesn't like do any weird stuff in the house. She doesn't pew poo in there. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's all just normal dog training stuff. But like, I'm just so impressed that this dog just knows exactly what to do.
Oh,
and like
my God,
feels my
Billy.
moods so
my
hard.
God.
And her and I just like clicked. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, I had pets before. I had mice.
my God,
Remember when I
listen
had
to
the
her.
mice?
Oh Lord, these fucking mice people.
They
She's
were
like,
such a bad mistake.
oh my God, right? I could have told
my
you,
God.
and I'm pretty sure I did tell you. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
what the fuck are you getting mice for? Like, wrong idea.
I just
Wrong
wanted
idea.
something small to look after to see if I could do it. Like,
But they're not a pet. Like, I mean,
Well,
they are,
but
but they aren't.
they actually are a really good pet if you are a good mouse mum. I was not, because I wouldn't touch them. I wouldn't get near them. They were all skittish because I was skittish.
Yeah, because they're mice.
And then I've gone to like stores to, you know, like buy another one because one of them died.
Yeah.
And they were so friendly, and they would just, you know, like the guy would put his hand into the cage and they were all so comfortable with it because they did that all the time. Whereas my mice were like terrified of hands because I would never touch them.
Yeah.
And then the kids would be like, can we put them into the ball thing so that we can see them running around? And I'm like, ew, no, because then they poop in there and then the poop falls out through the holes and it's disgusting. It goes in my house.
Yeah, and then you have to clean mice.
They pooped all the time.
Yeah, it's
They were disgusting.
Mice. That's why I told you, bad idea.
Yeah.
So you finally have a real pet.
I finally have a real
little
pet.
Taffy.
Yes.
You still hate cats.
Yes.
Which I keep saying to her when my Bruce dies, and I'm actually devastated because he's such a
I know you will actually. Yeah, of course.
He's next level cat for us. You're going to feel like the worst person in the whole wide world.
Oh, I don't know about that, but I feel really bad for you.
No, you will. So yeah, Bruce is 15. So cats can live to be like 20-ish. So
I think he's got a good life. I think he'll stick around for a few more years.
Hopefully. Yeah. And then Frank, he's 11 and a bit. So like 11, almost 11 and a half, which is old for an American Staffy.
Yeah.
And he's got a few little health issues. So we constantly have the vet here, home vet, go home vets. So that is going to be
I'm actually
devastating.
100%.
And can I just say, because you do, when the animals hit a certain age, you think about them not being around, right? And so with one of Frank's medical issues, his bum has been leaking.
Yep.
It sounds horrible. And it's not poo, it's his anal glands. But it actually looks like blood.
Yes.
So the one night when I noticed that his butt was leaking blood, which it wasn't, but in my mind it was. In my mind, I'm like, fuck, he's dead.
He's dying.
I was devastated already. I made an appointment with my vet to come the next day. I was all set for her to be like, okay, yeah, we got to put him down type thing.
Like having to prepare yourself for that.
Right? And I even said, both Cameron and I that night before, we're like, oh my God,
oh my God.
What is she going to say? We got to be prepared, blah, blah. She came in and she's like, what are you so worried about, Lindsay? I'm like, oh my God.
But he's going to die?
Right? Yeah. She's like, he just has an infection, Lindsay. We'll put him on some antibiotics. But there's more to it because she's coming back tomorrow because it's still leaking. But like, it's like an old person, right? Like they just start having issues and their bodies start giving way. But it's a constant reminder of like,
he's getting on. Yeah. Like he doesn't really have that much time left.
He's getting old and like, I don't even want to. Yeah.
No, I was going to say, don't do it. Let's bring it back to something happier and funnier. Like about the time that I found out that Frank had leaky anal glands because I found a stain on her couch. I found a stain on her couch that seemed like. I mean, the color of it is like so like weird and rusty. Like it's and I didn't know about the anal leakage at the time. Obviously,
and it was the tiniest little spot.
Yes, it was a tiny spot on your couch, and so I put my finger in it and I rubbed it, and I was like, Lindsay, what's this? And I literally put it to my face to smell it. And I mean, honestly, it smelled like what you would expect anal gland juice to smell like from a dog. That devastating for me personally at that time.
I literally nearly peed my pants thinking of this.
Oh my God.
But you freaking fool. Who finds a miscellaneous wet stain on a couch, puts their finger in it, and then puts their finger up to their face?
I have this real problem with finding things like I will have something on me, on like my shirt or something, and I'll pick it up and I'll put it in my mouth.
Yes.
But I do it so quickly that I don't have the time to register that what I'm doing could be a real big problem. Like
it's disgusting. Yeah. I've witnessed it and it 100%. Makes me want to throw up in my mouth.
It's like sometimes it happens to me in slow-mo where I see my finger coming to my face and I'm like, no, but it's still just happening.
And it goes in your mouth.
And it goes in my mouth.
Fuck, I wish it was.
I've done that so many times. I've put like thinking it was just crumbs, like breadcrumbs or something, but then it's being like a little rock or something. It's weird. I've put weird things in my mouth before. So that doesn't surprise me that I did that.
Oh, gross. And I even said to you, damn, I wish you'd put your finger in your mouth because I know.
Oh my God.
Because I know that you do this.
Okay, well but I mean, that's one next level, finding something brown on a couch and then licking it.
That would have been funny. Yeah. I would have legit peed my pants that day. Anyways.
The last thing I do want to say is that since I've had Taffy, I have like such an appreciation for other dogs. Obviously, still not cats. Gross. But it does make me sad that I feel like I missed out on all these years with Frank.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because like it's not that I didn't like him. I obviously liked him way more than any of the other stupid animals. But like Frank, I feel like now when he sees me, he's happy and I'm happy to see him. We have a little cuddle. Like, he's just such a cool, nice kind of guy.
Yeah, you've missed a decade of him.
And I've missed the whole decade of just hanging out with Frank.
Literally. And it is funny because he does get excited when you come in the door
Totally.
now. Like
Yeah.
actual excited. But before he couldn't give a flying fuck because he's like, this bitch isn't going to even pay attention to me.
Totally.
Why do I get excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've missed a whole decade of
I
Frank's
really
love.
have. So it makes me really sad. But anyway, if you are the kind of person who doesn't like animals, be better.
Don't get a rat.
Don't be stupid. Get a proper animal. Don't get a cat either. It's just God.
Oh my God, I should have let loose my cat to eat your rats. Well, that was Chatterbox. Thanks for chatting with us.
And remember to review, rate, subscribe, and come back and listen to us again. Is that it, Lenny?
Done.
Done.
Tick.